Indiana Disability History Project, Indiana Institute on Disability and Community, Indiana University. Passion for Advocacy. Betty Williams.
I seen this sign up on the wall, and it said, there's a meeting at such and such and such. And it just said what time and where the meeting was at. It said, and if you want to know more, come to the meeting. It didn't really say. It was like a mystery of some kind. That's the way they wanted it. And it was actually a self-advocacy meeting. And actually, it was on the wall for like 3 or 4 months. And every month, I seem to get some kind of cold or some other reason I couldn't go. I seemed to not be in the building on that day for whatever reason. And it went on for about 4 months. And finally, on this like 5th month or so, I went into these meetings, and that's how I got started, going into the meetings and trying to figure everything out. And one of the first things they wanted to know when I got in there is, can you write? They needed and wanted a secretary. And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I can write, but I wasn't too eager, and that was the beginning, and I got involved with my local group, and we started doing a lot of interesting things and started talking about a lot of interesting stuff. And from there on, I started going to the statewide meetings and went to one national conference. And by the time I went to that one national conference, I was really hooked. So I really wanted to be involved. And then I really wanted to just keep going and hope that one day, you know, it it would be, I couldn't see really what it would be, but I just knew it was something that I wanted to be a part of, and that I actually want to be a part of now until I retire. I know it started in 1990, and I'm thinking I got involved, really involved, in late 1990 or early 91. Because one of the first things I did as I was becoming involved with self-advocacy was I got involved with Partners in Policy. And I graduated from the first class of Partners in Policy. I never thought beyond, that moment and what it could be like, other than I knew at one time we were just meeting at Noble, and that's all we were doing. And I realized that we needed some other kind of place where we could do other work and we could do like the important stuff that we needed to do. So I knew we needed a board of directors. And so beyond that, I really couldn't see, but I knew that we needed that board of directors so that we could get more work done. And so that was some of the hard work that we did, just starting the board of directors. And those are the kind of things we did, besides going around and going around the state and training people on what self-advocacy was and the importance of it, and just really getting the organization started. And that was, in the middle of doing it, it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of hard work because you had to do a lot of preparing in order to do those. So we really worked hard on all this stuff. The award is about leadership, and it's about, it's called the CEO Award, Self-Advocate of equal opportunity, champion of equal opportunity. And to me, I think what it means is that as a leader, I champion the opportunity to help others get opportunities to do the things that they want to do and the things that help self-advocates become involved in their community. I really don't actually know why I was nominated, other than I guess it was through the history of what I've done and the things that I've done, from the stuff that I've done in my own community to the stuff that I've done with Self-Advocates of Indiana, and through all the things that I've done with the ARC of Indiana. It's through all of the different things that I've done over the years. To me, the award was a surprise. It was really a surprise, especially since I had been so sick. And it was actually a reason for me to get up and start moving again. It reminded me of all the things that I had done that I wanted to continue to do.
Music, Redwood Trail. Produced by Indiana Institute on Disability and Community, Center for Health Equity. Funded in part by the Indiana Governor's Council for People with Disabilities. Copyright 2018, the Trustees of Indiana University.